All right, hello. It is now Thursday. And this is Ben and something very, very cool happened today.
I got worms.
You got worms.
So, our worms did come in today, and yesterday we set up the bin, and today we are going to put the worms in there and give them a little bit of time to get it home, and then we're going to give them their first bit of food to let them get started making worm castings for us. So, we'll get everything set up, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so this is the top worm bin that Magnus and I set up yesterday, and we got our worms in today. We ordered our worms from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. They were really, really awesome. They have a online support chat you can do. We talked to them a couple times. They're really, really good. We ordered these Sunday night. It's Thursday, and we got them, so pretty quick on that. But we ordered 1,000 of them to get started, which is roughly 1 pound. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys on the top and let them get settled in, and then we will come in here in a little bit and get some food in there for them. But we'll just go ahead and start off by dumping these guys in and
Go in, buddies.
letting them get used to their new home.
Buddies, go in.
And there we go.
Welcome.
And they do come, it looks like, packaged up in coconut core. So far, everybody looks alive and well. They do have a money-back guarantee on their worm deliveries at Uncle Jim's, wormfarm.com, where if they don't come in alive, they will refund you or ship you more, I think, one way or the other. But you've got to do it within like 3 days. But all of these guys look good. Everything is moving. I did go ahead and cut the lights on in here because worms don't like light. So they will, or at least these don't, so they will burrow themselves down. I don't know if you guys can see them moving. Oh yeah, you can definitely see them moving. So I'm going to go ahead and just try and spread this around a little bit. They've definitely made themselves a nice little worm ball here at the top. So this is going to be really cool. We're going to give them some time to adjust. Magnus's cat is walking up here. I hope he doesn't like worms. So we'll give them a little bit of time to start burrowing themselves down, and then we will come back once they've gotten down and start our first feeding. So we'll see you guys soon. All right, so Magnus and Ben back here. We're getting ready to feed our worms. They've been in here for about 2 hours now. We did move them to a more lit area to try and force them down a little bit. But most all of them are down. There's a couple little guys squirming around up here. But we're going to go ahead and feed them for the first time. So all the research I've done has shown that a pound of these guys, which is what we have, not yet buddy, can eat about half a pound of food a day. So we've got a cantaloupe rind, some lettuce that I let go bad, and then a chopped up banana peel. This stuff is about 10 ounces on the dot pretty much of food. So even if they're a little slow, that's fine. We are just going to try and make ourselves a nice little trench here. From what I understand, these worms can handle being pushed around a little bit pretty well. So we're not too worried about moving them around. I've seen the guy on Vermicompost Learn by Doing feed them this way, and it seems to work. So we are going to do the same thing. So Magnus, you want to go ahead and put that cantaloupe rind in there? Just put it in the whole thing, bud. This is the only thing that we left whole. Everything else we've chopped up to try and create a little bit more surface area and make it easier to break down. So we got this lettuce going in. That's a chopped up banana peel, buddy.
I thought it was a pizza. What's it called?
What do you think?
Squash.
You thought it was squash? Yeah. No, not squash. If we had any, that's where I put it, though. I don't like that stuff. Alright, so we've got the food in here now.
Got some slippery.
And the only other thing we're going to do, so worms, like birds, have gizzards that have to have grit in them to grind up the food they eat. So we have been saving eggshells, and then today I added some coffee grounds from the coffee pot at my job that I brought home. So we are just going to add them in here as well to provide that grit aspect for it. And then we are going to cover that up as best we can. Alright. And then hopefully, when we come back, these worms will be eating and eating well. It is Thursday, so even though they could technically eat this in a day just based off of the conversions, I'm probably going to wait until Saturday. I'll open it up and look at it. If it's depressed there, I might look into it, but Sunday we would definitely dig into it. But other than that, this is our first feeding, and we'll see you guys when we check in on how this first feeding went. What do you say, Magnus?
Subscribe!
Don't forget to subscribe, please. Bye.